Oh, and you're going to flip back and forth between us.
Okay.
This ought to be interesting.
Yep.
All right, we're going to be back. We're back.
Oh, we're back? We're back?
We're back. We're back.
I don't think we're back.
Thank you for sticking around.
Appreciate it.
It's a chopper.
All right, Dale, we were reading it during the blacked out screen, so I hope I haven't told you guys I'm going to send in an exploration crate at the end of this week.
It's a snack crate.
It is a
It's like-
snack crate.
It's like
We're
international
getting
snacks.
snacks. Oh,
International snacks.
I like snacks.
yeah, we are getting. You know I love snacks. You know I love snacks. Snacks. All right, back. We are back. Are you guys going to be at Comic-Con? We're going to be at New York Comic-Con all the days. Not San Diego Comic-Con.
Not this year.
Not this year, but we are working on. Yeah, that's going well. We are working on getting some coverage for Comic-Con, though.
Yeah, we got. If you know anything about our company at the beginning of the year, we kind of got blindsided, and the guy who went to all of those things had all of that in the works. He's no longer with us, so we've had to all of a sudden apply for all of this paperwork that we weren't planning on doing. So we missed New York by 3 months. So I mean, that's a considerable amount of time. So, which is another thing we should probably talk about while we're talking about NECA. So. Let's get into NECA.
All right, so we are going to do a little Defend It segment, just to clear the air about NECA, the licenses. We don't do this often, but we really, at least I know I'm a giant NECA fan. I'm a collector of NECA, and I think that there's some misconceptions about what occurred with the San Diego Comic-Con stuff. So with that being said, let's just get into it real quick. So, somebody said stop breaking the juggle, Hunter, in the prototype. Do you guys? We're gonna do some live feeds from Comic-Con for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
For sure.
Definitely.
So here's the thing, guys. NECA does not hold the main license for. Am I looking at the right thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So NECA does not hold the main license for TMNT. Playmates owns the master license for all of TMNT. That doesn't mean that there's not certain segments that they can't produce, but in order for them to do that, there's a little bit of a loophole, which says mass retail, they can't put out the SDCC set turtles, but they can produce them for conventions, with a limitation as to how many can be produced. So it's not NECA just trying to drive up prices on the secondary market, because they don't see any of that.
Right.
And if it was up to NECA, they'd make it for all of us, but their actual license makes them unable to do so. So that's why you see a 5,000 cap on the actual 4 turtles and the cap on the diorama.
Is it 2,000?
I think it's 2,000, yeah. If they could produce more, I think they absolutely would. Just knowing NECA and the company that they are really a collector's company.
And to say that if they could produce more, if they could, a lot of the geeks and the pop culture people in this country who enjoy these things, they follow Mondo. And Mondo has a limited amount of things that they can sell per day, but there are times where they open it up and they take as many orders as possible. They aren't limited to the NECA system with the deal with Playmates and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So with that, they're able to produce as many as they can. And even then, it only gets into maybe a couple of thousands, like it's instead of just 500.
Yeah.
So if NECA could do it, they would do it, because they know there's money to be made, and that's what it's all about, is making money.
All right, and so a lot of people were griping about their online process and ordering, and I really wanted one, I didn't get one, right? And we can understand that.
Yeah, I mean, that's
it's a
with
great
anything.
product, you really wanted it, and unfortunately you weren't able to get it. But we have to remember, it's not, it's not the mid-90s anymore, it's not even the early 2000s. Geek culture has grown unbelievably.
It's the norm.
It is the norm now. So whereas you used to just fight with, a few thousand super geeks for these things, now you've got to, almost like in your video game, you've got to level up. If you're going to go and you're going to try to get this set, you had to be logged in, you had to have your information saved, you had to be refreshing. It's no different than trying to get New York Comic-Con tickets or San Diego Comic-Con. Jason was in the queue to get his tickets for New York Comic-Con for 50 minutes. These exclusives are like the platinum trophy on PlayStation.
And Comic-Con tickets are almost exclusives in their own right now.
Yeah.
Like, you can get the ticket, you can, but you have to wait in line with everybody else just to have the chance to buy that ticket. So that's a whole nother thing that you have to think about now.
So you've gotta be out in front. You've got to be ready for it. Yeah, I get it. We're upset. You didn't get one. You tried to, but you've got to understand, by going after NECA, it comes down to this. Do you want to ever have a chance to get and see something new and cool? Or would you rather them put nothing out because not everybody got it? And that's just not a workable model, right? I'd rather NECA produce it. I still want the 2008 exclusive sets. I can't get my hands on them yet because they're too expensive. They're $300, $350. I missed the boat then. I won't miss the boat again. And I think that for next year, most people are going to know, hey, we got to be logged on. We got to do this. If you're going to secure it, you're going to know exactly how you have to do it. And as hard as that is going to be the norm going forward for this stuff. And the truth of the matter is that they are amazing quality. When we get our set in, we're going to review them versus the Playmates. And you're going to see at what is $32 a figure versus $25 a figure, for $7 more, the differences are astonishing. Just truly astonishing. And maybe over time, Playmates will allow NECA to do more, but I'm doubting that that's going to be the case because, TMNT is still a gigantic property. They have a new Rise of the Ninja Turtles coming out this year. They're going to milk those figures for as long as they can. And what they don't want is to have to compete with NECA in the marketplace.
Right.
And that's why these licenses are the way that they are. So, we have any comments?
NECA rocks. How do I send you my address?
We'll reach out to you.
Marlena, I'm gonna message you after the live stream.
Yeah, you're too far out now. I hope they finally get Ahab Predator out. Keep going down.
Did you say Batman is looking great next to you?
Yeah. No, we missed that one. It was just so much going on online. I just didn't bother. A true good point. NECA rocks. How do I send? I just want one of y'all's t-shirt. So here's the other thing too. You got to you're on Action Figure Junkies.
Right.
We are. There's not another group like us on the internet. We are 39,000 members strong.
Right.
We're closing in on 40,000 by the end of this week. So that's 40,000 members in the Facebook group. Then you've got 25,000 people that follow our corporate page. So when information like these new turtles are coming out and we're all talking about it, if every day they only put up 200 to 500 for pre-order, which is what our thoughts were, probably 500 to 700 a day for the actual figures and probably 200 for the diorama. That's it. Just our group, what we all do, what we're all a part of, alone is going to eat up the whole pre-order that day.
Exactly.
So then you've still got everybody else on the internet who doesn't Facebook as much, who's going after these. Now, the beauty of what we do is that we've got a platform that you can kind of go and get information. And because we did a quick Turtle Soup episode on our YouTube last week about this, a few other people were able to go out, and said, hey, thank you so much for the information. I preset my credit card like we talked about, and I was able to get my set. And there's about 10 people on the YouTube channel that said, hey, we got my set because of what you told us. So as much as we can help, Kevin Smith's not happy. He just had a heart attack. As much as we can help, we're going to love to continue to help. Does anybody else have anything that they want to comment about, as we're just kind of talking about, listen, don't give NECA such a hard rap. They're making some pretty good product for you guys.
Well, something, MJ, you had brought up when we were having lunch was that you have to, like you had mentioned briefly, stepping up your game. It's if you want these things now, you have to be prepared. You have to take a year in advance to go to Comic-Con, a year in advance to go to New York Comic-Con. You have to sit down and look at, okay, this is when tickets go on sale. I missed it. I'm going to sign up for notifications so next year I can go. We don't live in a world anymore where you can just say, I'm going to get up tomorrow morning real early, I'm going to go buy the ticket, and then I'm going to go down there. You can't do that. And it's the same with these toys. You have to be ready. You have to know when things go on sale. You have to follow them the company of the toy that you want on social media, Twitter, Instagram. They post little things like that all the time. You know, the turtle set, we got all the pictures for it on Instagram when the diorama, when we first saw it. So you have to be aware of this. You have to say, a year from now, when they release next year's, I'm going to be ready for it.
Exactly. Get ahead, and here's the deal. actionfigurejunkies.com, our YouTube videos, everything that we do is going to help give you guys more information. But if you have any questions, go to the Facebook group and say, hey guys, Bob said, hey, thinking about selling my Walking Dead collection, have everything but Series 1 Daryl and the Walkers, over 100 pieces. Right? So go to the group, put the picture up. If you're local, I know some people that would buy the whole thing to New Jersey. But if not, go to eBay. I know it takes a lot of time, but you don't want to get ripped off. Check the sold listings, come up with an average price, and then if you really need to sell it as one lot, you're going to lose money, but take your average price, lop 30% off, and somebody will pick it up instantly. But ask, that's what the group's for. Make a post. And listen, unfortunately, guys, there are people that are going to troll you. They're going to say, hey, why are you posting that? Please alert us. We do not want those people in the group.
We don't feed the trolls.
We do not feed the trolls. We are not about negativity. That's not what we're a group of collectors here to help prop up the whole collecting group and take it to the next level. So please let us know. We'll get out there and we'll nuke those guys as quickly as we can.
I agree with Greg Gerard. Great points t-shirt guy.
Thank you. Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it.
Going on with Edgar Gonzalez posted, I miss Toy Fair. AFJ is about as close as you're going to get nowadays.
Yeah.
Toy Fair has long since gone, and when our founder, Jared Cruz, started it, he said, I want it to be like Toy Fair.
Toy Fair was great.
Where we do the news, we broadcast toys, we have little jokes. We try to get AFJ laughs in there sometimes, but it's sometimes just there's too much news and those get lost in the posts.
Well, and listen, we're a three and a half man team.
Yeah.
Doing what? I'm the 1.5.
Okay. I was like, what? We've made that joke before.
You and I are the 3.5 man
Yeah.
team. Oh, I get it now. I get it.
Okay, we're 2.5 men and one female team.
And millennial.
And a millennial. No, but seriously, go like us on Instagram, follow us on YouTube, tweet at NECA and Mezco and these big companies and say, hey, we love what Action Figure Junkies do.
Right.
Because they're in the group. They're going to take cues from what we say. We don't know who they are. We know some of them.
We know some of them.
But they are in the group. They are reading what's said.
Right.
And the more that you guys say, hey, we love what these guys are doing, the easier it is for us. And then the quicker we can grow and bring on more people to cover and become more like a Toy Fair. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So
we know Randy Falk of NECA is in the group.
Yes.
We just don't know what his
moniker,
avatar, we don't know what it is. He could just use an interns or something, who knows, but he's definitely in the group. And I know there's a couple others that are in there too, so some Hasbro guys.
Bob already has somebody wanting pictures of his selects. Wyland says, I had a huge box of McFarlane toys open. Would they even be worth selling? Yeah.
At a flea market,
sure.
I would go to a flea market. Well,
it depends upon what McFarlane toys they are.
Yeah.
But you got to check eBay because some of them, you don't even realize, if you're not checking prices,
right, you've had
all
of
a sudden
years.
You've had a figure that, I have the DC collectible Zoom. I had it, had no idea. It's $100 now. Bought it for $20.
That the one we had here?
No, different one I had.
Okay.
But so is Evan grounded for napping? I don't see the little guy. Oh, yep. In regards to Predator, they need to do an AVP box set. Imagine the level of detail in the xenomorphs. Oh, thought of it makes me drool slightly.
They had a lot of AVP like mixtures and stuff at Toy Fair, but I don't think there was anything that was just.
Well, and then the big one
straight
is the
one
Batman Predator, which Batman Alien, which
we've been told is supposed to be sold at conventions through NECA.
Maybe it'll be a New York Comic Con exclusive.
And if it is, I think it's just going to be there. It's not going to be like San Diego. They're just going to have it and sell it. I don't even think they're going to even advertise it. But between now and then, there's tons of conventions, especially just San Diego alone. Batman and Joker Alien could just show up and that would be it. Like, we wouldn't see it anywhere else.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So, again, Instagram, YouTube, this is our little Defended segment. We're going to try to cover just as much toy news as we can for you guys.
Yes.
Extreme Sets. Why don't you go ahead, throw up our promo code? Okay, so if you like to build dioramas and take action figure photography, we've got a promo code, which is AFJ15. Save you 15% on their set, and their sets are well priced anyway.
Yeah.
Between $20 and $40, you're going to get, unbelievable amount of fun out of that.
And we've got some Instagrams up. We'll put some more up today of some of the little sets that we did. And if you look at our Ghostbuster Day post, which is the video of everything we did on Ghostbusters Day, we have all of Stephanie's photography of all the figures in the alley and on the dock. So you'll see the figures there, and you get an idea. And it's really up to you to accessorize it. Like, you get the backdrop, but then, work your toys.
Well, I'm thinking we had the Chinese container.
That was from a Ghostbusters
I want to get
toy.
the little Domino's box from the Turtles.
And, create little pieces of, like, paper trash for the alley and have it blowing around. And get a seagull, in that little thing. And just soup it up. Because
like
the more you...
Like a bird seagull or like a figure?
A little seagull.
Or you just want like an actual bird?
No, a little seagull bird.
Okay.
Well, the more that you can add to it, the more real it looks, the greater your pictures are going to look. Which for me, that's awesome. Like, we can take the Predator here outside and put him in the bushes. He's going to look fantastic.
Oh, yeah. All right, so last thing. We are going to be at GamerCon, July 7th and 8th. We're sponsoring a giveaway for them. If you play in their Smash tournament, you're going to get a chance to win a Nintendo Switch. We're going to do giveaways each day. Dale, thank you. I'll let her know you said that. But we're also going to get some tickets to give away as well. Mm-hmm. So if you're on the East Coast, check it out. In the next couple weeks, we're going to give you a chance to win tickets.
I mean, it'll be here before
to come and see us.
It's less than a month now.
It is right around the corner. So, guys, we appreciate you checking in. This will go up as one live stream, but then get broken into two for the YouTube.
Yeah. And be on the page in two different things.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys later this week, Thursday.
Yeah.
We'll do another one Thursday.
Thanks for tuning in.
All right. Thanks so much, guys.